Anyhow, so friends of ours was like, they want to go do something different. Like they want to go do something different. And my man was like, "Oh, I know this place out in the country." Okay, so we said, "Okay, we're going to go out the country," and we went out and it's this big white house. And so we went in, we went to the house and knocked on the door. And this was one of the houses. I don't know. I'm from the country, so it's like you open the door. It's like a log on the back of the door. You lift up, and then they lift it up, and you just push the door
Oh,
open. Okay, and then he put it back down. So it's one of the houses. So you go in, and then we came in, and it was like, I said, "Where we at?" He said, "We at the Sugar Shack." Sugar Shack? What the world is this? So they came in, and we came in and sat down. They had chairs like it was like we was at church. Like they were folding chairs in there. And so we sat down and they had this little stage. And so this heavy, big, heavy set lady was like, "Get ready for the show." I was like, "What show?" So they had these women come out. They had bullet wounds. Some of them had, one of them was real, real skinny. I mean, skinny, like her bikini was falling off her clothes. Then you had one girl, she had a wig, she had a wig piece like on the back. And the lady that was heavy set, she was like the commander or whatever she was.
She was the commander. The madam.
Yeah, the madam. That's right. But anyway, she said 2, 3. And they turned in line and they took their top song. And she said 3, 4. And then they turned back around. And it was like every time they would say a number, she would just do numbers. So I said, we had some weird type of rocket.
The ghetto rockets.
The ghetto rockets in the
that's
room.
not even right. That's not even right.
So we went there, and so this girl said they asked us, do they want us to date? Like they want to dance. So they call it dance. So they took us in the like you pick a person to go in the back. So let me also preface, they had a wood stove, like they had a wood, like a real country, like you throw wood in the heater. That's how they heated the house and stuff. So I saw this, and I think this was John was talking. I saw they had this pot on top of the stove, like the wood burning thing. And I'm like, okay. Now I remember that. So when they say you want somebody to date, so this was my wild day. So I said, okay, hey, let's see what this turned into. So it was like $30 or something weird like that. So you go back in the back with this girl, and she had like a bullet wound on her shoulder, something like that. I was like, this is not going to work out. So my boy paid it. So I wasn't going to do this. I said, no, that's not going to what I want to do. He's like, I'm going to pay for you. So he paid like $30. So she comes back and she takes the water off of the stove. And we go back in the back. She lays this water on the ground and starts to wash herself right there with this. So back in the day in country time, it's called a wash pot. Like they had a wash pot. She was taking a bath in this wash pot. She said, I need to clean myself. No, baby, no. This is not gonna work. So no, I did not. So I sat there.
Wait, what was the question? What was the question? I missed the question.
Did I do it? No, I did not. I sat there and talked with her, and I talked about the goodness of God.
Did you give a couple of scriptures?
He was witnessing.
No, I'm being funny right now, but I did sit there and talk because this was not going to work. I was just not going because once I looked at her closely, like I don't know, it was like one was tear and one was up.
Wait.
It was like it was all this, and she had been shot, and I was like,
and she been shot.
It was she. It had a keloid.
Oh my God!
You don't get keloid in your shoulder.
Stop.